Hello, welcome back to another Eternity video, and this time it's a guide video. And today I'll be teaching you guys how to get the Darkhearted skin. Now, it's not really hard to get, it's actually really easy. The only downside is the game that you need to play is only limited to 16 plus users. So if you're not verified and not 16 plus, and I'm sorry, you can't get the skin. But if you are, welcome to the guide video, and I will teach you how to get it the fastest way possible. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Keep in mind that you do need every single badge of this game, but I don't know if you need the early access badge. But for the sake of this, you might as well get it, cause why not? Now that you're in the game, linked in the description by the way, the first thing you want to do is get the chicken.png badge, which should be easy. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the orb-headed guy, and once done that, you can click him. Clicking him will produce a sound. Once that is done, you can spam click him to receive the first badge. Also, there is a volume warning because this is extremely loud. Great, so you're done with the first badge. Let's move on to the second badge, which is not that hard. Once pressing play, you should immediately be teleported to a new place, which in return would give you the first badge, Awakening. Once woken up, you will receive the first actual badge. To get the second badge, all you have to do is follow what I do. You can go outside and there will be an arrow by the gate. When doing that, follow what I do. Once here, all you have to do is approach the figure in front of you. Doing so will play out a cutscene. Now that you have teleported here, you will receive the second badge. It's getting chilly. So, you're in a maze now, and all you have to do is find your way out of it. You can follow what I do, or just do your own thing. Nothing too special. Once here, you can interact with these small, smiling, glowing orbs. Not sure if they serve a purpose at all, but you don't have to interact with them. There's also Markery are cool sitting down. You can also interact with him. But like I said, you don't really have to. After interacting with Under Elias are cool and the orbs, if you did, you can approach the cylinder at the end of the corridor. Approaching it will trigger another cutscene. Now you have teleported to the cold warehouse. Here is where you could receive all the rest of the badges, which won't be too hard. All you have to do to receive the first badge from this game is approach Under Elias B, which will be next to a glass. Once near Under Elias B, you can interact with him, ask him what he's doing, or what happens if you touch a glass. Once touching the glass, you will be flinged and given an achievement. Since I've been flung into this room, let's move on with the second achievement. Now what? Once here, all you have to do is climb where our cool is stuck, and then interact with him. The moment you climbed up to greet him or interact with him, you will receive the non-wet badge. Once finished interacting with Arku, you can move on to the third achievement, Restart. Once here, there's a vent next to you. You can climb the shelf to get into the vent, which will lead to the Chili's room. Once inside the room, you would have received the badge once falling into it or interacting with one of the Chili's. You may have noticed there is a door. Once entering it, there will be another door which will teleport you to the game Chili's World. Once in the game, you will receive another badge, Early Access, which I don't know if you really need, but why not just get it? Once back at the warehouse, you will need to enter the door where Ali is next to. You don't have to interact with her, but I just did it because I don't know why, I just did. Upon entering the room, there will be 3 papers and 0. You don't have to interact with her or them, the papers, but just for the lore of it, you can read them. Your choice. Once finishing reading the papers, you can walk behind her, which will trigger another cutscene. Now you have most of the badges. All you need is one more. And to get that badge, all you have to do is leave and rejoin, giving you the 100% collection badge. I already have it, so I can just show you how it is in Eternity. And there it is, the Dark-Hearted skin. Thank you guys so much for watching my guide. I'll try to push out more videos, but I'm not really due to the lack of motivation or whatsoever. But I'll try. I'll try my best. Like I said, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Got this, red team. Trust me.
I hate this game.
With my life on the line, we're chill.
Careful, there's a shotgunner right here, I think.
Yo, get my game crashed.
He's actually chasing me. I hope